welcome to, if you are new here, to my ASMR channel. So, for today's video, I thought I would show you guys some more of my artistic side and show you guys some of my top 6 favorite paintings that I've done. Now, again, if you're a little newer here and you do not know, when I am not doing ASMR, I like to still try to stay busy and work on my art. So I have been drawing now for almost, well, we're not quite there yet, but later this year in the fall will be 11 years since I have done that. It's mostly just cartoony things right now. And then back in 2019, we're getting fairly close to 5 years since I have been doing fluid art painting. Now, if you don't know exactly what that is, it's okay, because honestly, I didn't really know when I first, heard about it either. But the way I found out was through Facebook. Some of my friends were sharing people doing it, and then, of course, obviously, since then it started popping up, and then I thought, do I want to add that as another hobby? And apparently the answer was yes. So I came over here to YouTube, found a random tutorial, because obviously, again, I didn't know, so obviously, kind of followed that, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish I hadn't found that video in particular. Now, obviously, I kind of expected maybe, someone kind of turned out a little wonky, which I did have plenty that just came out, way too muddy looking, and I wasn't really sure exactly what the issue was. Now, honestly, I still don't really know till this day, because I definitely tried my best to follow her doing it. But I think it was, maybe a little later on that year, or maybe a little bit into 2020 or something like that, I found that there were paints that already mixed. You didn't have to mix it with anything. I apologize for the background noise, Mom and Dad. I know I can't control that, but anyways. So I have been using the Deco Art fluid art, I believe it is, ready to pour paint, which actually, let me go ahead and grab a bottle and I'll show you. Alright, I grabbed a few of each size because they do come in like 3 different sizes. So I'll go from the biggest to the smallest size. So this first one I grabbed is 16 fluid ounces. Like I said, I really love these paints. The way they dry gives it that like shiny look to it that I'm really obsessed with, honestly. The colors still look pretty much the same as they did when you poured it on to the canvas or whatever you're pouring on. But of course you guys can see, like I said, 16 fluid ounces. But yeah, you can find these at Michael's. I almost forgot to mention that. Or if you have a Meijer where you are, they have it in the crab section. Every now and again, I might get it there, but it's mostly Michael's. Alright, now the second is 8 fluid ounces. show you guys. It does open from right here. And then obviously you can pour from there, but I don't, honestly. I always take the cap off. And then I'll pour it that way. It just makes it a little bit easier in a way, you know. But yeah, so this is the second biggest bottle. And then the last one here is 4 fluid ounces. These ones that I get usually come in a pack of, I think it's 5 colors. But like I said, I am fairly obsessed with these paints. I love how they dry. Alright, so now we'll get into the paintings. Now, honestly, I don't remember every single size, but I do have variations of them. So, also, this was fairly difficult to even choose my favorites for this video because honestly, I have like a ton that I could definitely show. So, I don't know, maybe I'm kind of thinking of maybe like at least a part 2. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. But this first one, I actually believe is an 8x8. I think. But I did this one, I want to say maybe like a year or so ago, around Christmas. Now, like I'm obsessed, and I mean, like I said, look at the shine. Now, I definitely have other ones that will give off way more pretty of a shine, but I'm still obsessed. Look at a closer look. Like I said, I'm pretty sure, giving the vibe that this gives, I'm pretty sure I did this around Christmas, like at least a year ago, maybe. I don't exactly remember, but I am obsessed with how this came out. Now, obviously, you know, when I am doing a pour, I never really know how it's gonna turn out, you know, but I try my best, obviously. Sometimes I'm kind of like in between on whether or not, obviously, I like it or I don't, you know, but I mean, that's just, you know, of course, obviously what you get. Also, I almost forgot to mention when I mentioned, if you guys didn't know what fluid art was, you guys can definitely check out videos on here. There is a lady on here from California that I subscribe to on my main channel, Mixed Media Girl. Oh my god, I almost said .com. I mean, that is her website, but it's Mixed Media Girl. She's really awesome at what she does, of course. She does a variety of different things. She paints on canvases. She also makes little dominoes out of resin. I think she also makes a little bit of jewelry, coasters, trays, like pretty much the whole kit and caboodle, you know. But yeah, I definitely recommend checking her out because again, she's quite amazing, and she does go live almost every Wednesday. I'm not exactly, I don't remember the time. I think it's, I want to say maybe at least 9 p.m. Eastern time, if I'm not mistaken. But don't hold me accountable for that. But yeah, this one, like I said, is a definite top favorite. I also have a little bit of painting videos on my main channel, if you guys want to check that out. Also, I do have a Facebook art page. much, of course, will post anything that I artsy that I do. That you guys can also check out, as well as a art TikTok page as well. I try to keep that updated as much as I possibly can, which I think lately I've been doing a way better job at that. I mostly just do sped up fluid art painting videos on that one. But yeah, if you guys would like to follow me on that journey, definitely go do so. Everything will be linked down below. I will also try to remember to link Mixed Media Girls page or channel down in there in the description as well. Now, of course, they don't just have, you know, square size canvases and whatnot. They also don't come in different shapes. So I do have a couple that I've done that I really love. I don't remember exactly what size this is, but I'm obsessed with how it came out. Of course, this is on a heart-shaped canvas. You can find these canvases at Hobby Lobby. And then I'm fairly certain they have like a ton on Amazon as well. But I love how this came out. You know, not too dark, not too light or anything. But yeah, I love this. I also love that they make different shapes because it makes it a little more fun, you know, rather than just a regular shaped canvas. Yeah, this one will probably always be a definite top favorite. Here's also what the back looks like. I thought about doing this video too because I thought these can make some pretty good sounds. But yeah, like I said, really, really love this one. Alright. Now to the next one that I did, I believe, earlier on, I think this year, if I'm not mistaken. But this one is on a circle canvas. Now some of these that I might show, like, I think the first three that I just shown, I believe, I have shown, I believe, in some videos before. But I love how this came out, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, now this gives me moon vibes, which I believe I was actually going for. I was just hoping that, you know, using the white and the gray, you know, it wouldn't turn out like too light or way too dark, but I love it. This is another one, like I said, just I love showing off that shine this gives. I'm obsessed. Here's what the back of this one looks like. I also have the idea of maybe trying to sell these. Now, I have rather, kind of like in the past, you know, but it didn't really turn out too well, so I stopped. With me maybe moving at some point, I don't really know when, I definitely want to start decluttering, so I might do that again. I just don't know how, because I don't really have anywhere that I can for free at the moment. But I don't know, maybe somewhere down the road or something I could this next one I have hanging on my wall. And yes, of course, I do hang up my wall art, obviously. This is a 11 by 14 canvas. I am obsessed with how this came out. It definitely gives me galaxy vibes. Now, I do have another one, I believe the same size, that definitely gives off that vibe as well. I would have shown it, but I think it's downstairs in the basement in a tub. So, I thought I would show this one instead, since it's up here. But I love how this came out. Again, not too dark, not too light, pretty much like every color I used. I also, in my Facebook post, will list all the products that I use and where you can find them. So, but yeah, again, I love it. Alright, set that to the side. Alright, these final two I have are more on the bigger side, and I don't think will work like this. So I am going to pause this really quick, turn the camera around, and show you guys the last two. Alright, here is one of the bigger ones that I have done. I am quite obsessed with how this came out. Now, it's you can tell it's not a painting like the ones I showed you guys a minute ago, but I actually got a little inspiration from a TikTok video that I saw. Now, I did mine completely different, but I love how this came out. Of course, I did this around Halloween. I just, yeah. Of course, I painted the background black first, let that dry, and then of course, I put red paint on my hand to give that blood look that I was going for. And then I just used some stencils to do the beware, and then obviously I used a paintbrush for some splatters to make it kind of look more realistic in a way. But I love how this came out. I unfortunately don't remember the artist that did hers originally. Like I said, I did mine much different, but I am obsessed. I definitely can't wait for we get closer to the Halloween months where I can do more of this stuff. Alright, let me grab the other one and we'll be right back. Alright, here is the bigger canvas of them all, of course, that I've shown you, and the biggest canvas that I have painted on. It was definitely kind of a struggle, but I love how this one came out. I'll definitely get a closer look. So as you can see, I actually did do a half and half, and I wasn't really too sure how this was gonna come out, but I love it. But as you can tell, I went dark on the top. Excuse me. And then obviously, lighter colors on the bottom. I literally can't say enough about this. But yeah, this was worth it. Alright, there are my top 6 favorite paintings that I have done. I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit more of a chiller video. Let me know out of the 6 which one was was your favorite. Definitely leave down in the comments maybe some color suggestions. I mean, I pretty much have like almost like every color. If you guys would like to see that, of course, or if you guys like to see one. But yeah, definitely check me out on my art pages for more art content. If you enjoyed this one, please give it a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button, bell icon to notified when I upload the next one. Again, all of the social media links will be linked down below, as well as Mixed Media Girls channel link as well. You guys like to go check that out. And until next time, stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next